Something else you wanted to know? What a... It's... Like I said, once the chairmen are running Vegas, you'll get a percentage. Until then, I'll pay you a retainer and bonuses for special missions. Broad strokes? The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers, and... Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until... I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a... Baby, do you not What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains. It's a game, and games have winners and losers. Yeah, a nation of meddlers, trying to muscle in on our action. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus... Like I said, once the chairmen are running Vegas, you'll get a percentage. Until then, I'll pay you a retainer. You forgive me? I don't know what to say. Words don't begin. This spirit... Something else you wanted to know? Jackpot, baby. Here's a start on your retainer. Don't spend it all in one place, and the prez is yours for as long as you want it. When you're ready to saddle up, come find me down on the casino floor and we'll plan the next step of this caper. I comped you the prez so we can talk there, eh? No need to keep tugging at my sleeve. I comped you the prez so we can talk there, eh? No need to keep tugging at my sleeve.
I dig this crazy slang.
Don't get too close to Mr. Benny.
I comped you the Prez so we can talk there, eh? No need to keep tugging at my sleeve.
Ain't seen no soldier boys for a while. Guess they're all scared of coming out after that big boom.
Hey there, pal. Benny oversees. Little birdies tell me you've been to visit the Lucky 30. You might have a jaw at Tommy Tarini up in the Aces. Hello?
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sure, baby. Tell you what, you see any good acts while you're out wandering, give 'em my card. Just swing.
You dig this crazy scene or what?
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome. A huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses? Oh, Dr. O.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. A to sound... You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests.
Enough! Either of you do it again. Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dalla, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skin envelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities. Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak? Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools. Oh. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine. Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Aid, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even...
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we...
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be We removed your brain, yes. Brain extraction technology has been...
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, Aid, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the...
The Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the Autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart. Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless.
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush! That is the sound of flushing. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If you are, well, we can't have that. We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. We need the...
You are... It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and...
Enough! We need... Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit. Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us. Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous. The technologies are the X2 transmitter.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing...
And 8's sonic sound.
There. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient. Our intentions exactly. The important thing, do not get curious.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on. And
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it...
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
after all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see.
Yeah, we don't come into your lab.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension.
Ah.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pipe.
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes...
Possible, but the nerve... Such...
Oh,
What is it?
well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing?
What is this, a high school science fair?
You're always yelling!
I am yet. It is truly the end of all. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was commie think tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so.
What?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to...
I'll do it.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a...
Force fields
There.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here.
That only happened...
Dr. O,
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your filmography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Yes. Maybe. Well...
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did, in one of his stupid labs.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion.
Fine, so... Yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their... Well...
wait, is it leaving? But it... I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor...
No, that would put it to...
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart.
I suppose. Well...
8 says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with...
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so...
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will... Are there other...
Are you echoing what he said?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities.
It is not an argument if one is clearly... I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. This... I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have a...
What, like...
Yeah.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla. Still might be enough to trick the thing's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-holocaust...
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike.
All right, here, cap away.
Again, you're
Fine. It's not going to help. That ship will probably refuse them anyway, as...
Yes, you may need to... There is no more we can do.
If you're done, can we move again? My...
Of course!
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome. I am your electronic valet and... Might I be of service, sir? Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence... Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most... If Sir were to ask my opinion... However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might... Tragically, the core operating system... Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off. However, Sir will still be required to locate... As I am given to understand, sir, he crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of... As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say. In addition to managing the personality matrix, any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver... Might I be of service? Sir, care for an upgrade. To balm the weariness of Sir's manifold journey.
was a big mountain hold for the intrepid seeker. Really? Does anyone know? I'm at a loss.
On my shoulder.